In our Pushing the Limits series, we profile seemingly ordinary people doing remarkable things. Dancer Paige Fraser is one of them. She displays effortless elegance as she performs with Beyoncé or stars in a commercial. Errol Barnett shows us how the breakout star has relied on her fierce determination to overcome her barriers and achieve dance greatness.
The only thing Paige Fraser ever dreamed of becoming was a ballerina.
I went in for a physical, and the doctor made me bend over and bend up, and he said, "I see a slight curvature."
So when she was diagnosed with scoliosis at age 13, the highly invasive surgery that might correct it scared her.
I was like, this is insane. My spine literally curved in 2 places. I was very unsure and angry that this was happening to me.
Why were you angry?
Because hearing the word surgery, knowing that that could and possibly would end my career as a dancer. Just the surgery alone consisted of putting rods in your spine. You know, I cried for days.
Deciding against surgery, Fraser turned those tears into fierce tenacity.
In a ballet class, your hips need to be square, your shoulders need to be square, and all of these things are altered with scoliosis. One shoulder is higher, one hip is higher.
With years of physical therapy and corrective back braces, Fraser stabilized her chronic spinal condition, becoming an award-winning dancer. She performed in this Beyoncé World Tour video and in her own Intel commercial. And now, at 28 years old, Fraser has made her musical theater debut at Chicago's famed lyric opera in West Side Story.
I think everything I've gone through with scoliosis and being a dancer of color and having to be the best in the room prepared me for this, because I walked in ready.
Fraser credits her parents, Alexia and Edward, for the resilience she's needed to keep going.
It was hard financially for my family, and I think about it and I'm like, wow, my parents really sacrificed.
What do you make of their sacrifice for you? I mean, you're very fortunate to have that support.
Yeah. I'm thankful.
Let's do a grand port de bras.
Fraser's sharing her blessings with young aspiring dancers, offering workshops through her own foundation.
I feel in my heart it's very important to share my testimony with other dancers, especially dancers of color.
1, 2.
What do you say to someone watching this who maybe they're into dance or athletics or something completely different, and they too have a disability that makes them hesitate and makes them self-doubt?
Giving up was not an option for me, and I don't advise it. I don't, because then you're feeding into that negativity. I think you have to push yourself to see the light.
Fraser wrapped up her run in Chicago's West Side Story just last month. She's going to be performing at Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, Virginia later on. And, you know, even she had our crew. She's so inspirational. She had our crew thinking we could dance. Check out Jake Barlow, our cameraman on the right, and Renee Greblo on the left, trying their own ballerina moves, because CBS gets into every story.
I know she said giving up is not an option, but in their case, maybe they should.
Jake, consider it. Yeah.
Wow, she's impressive.
She is.
I mean,
lovely.
Because, you know, wearing a back brace is really, that's hard.
You know, 7 million Americans, it's estimated, have scoliosis. 38,000 folks a year try to get corrective surgery, but she chose to push through it.
All right, Errol, thank you very much. Lovely story.
Bravo.
We appreciate it. Ahead.